SMT Nation, we back. Nation, big news out of Verizon as they launch a first ever cruise connection. Keeping people connected on these really, precarious locations as ships travel the world by sea. Let's talk about that here in today's video. A link for the press release from cruiseindustrynews.com will be provided down in the description. Ways to support us can be found there as well. Please do like and share this video. Subscribe if you're new here. Turn on the bell notifications icon to never miss an upload from the SMT. All right, folks, what is Verizon doing here? Verizon is introducing, I guess, a first ever Cruise Daily Pass connectivity offering. All right, so what Verizon has been able to establish is a partnership with WMS, which is a claimed leading remote wireless connectivity provider on these types of platforms. The Verizon Cruise Daily Pass will provide Verizon users with a ability to stay connected as cruise passengers, whether it's data, voice, text, all those different forms of communications. You'll be able to do it even when you're in those really outreach areas at sea. So possibly you've got to do a little bit of work. Maybe you just need to connect with some loved ones. You want to share some of those photos and moments and videos with your family. You can have that with this Verizon Cruise Daily Pass. Based on the allotment, it does say that it's 0.5 gigs of data, 50 minutes of talk, and then unlimited text messages for a 24-hour period. Customers will only pay on the days they actually use the cell network while they're at sea, and it's available on some collection of 200 plus cruise ships. The new plan does replace the previous data-only plan and delivers a full service for customers to stay connected at all times whenever they're on these ships. All right, so this is, I think, a very strategic partnership. WMS is viewed as a premier global provider of wireless connectivity services in these types of platforms. I think they've been operating for cruise ships for like a couple of decades, and they're viewed as a trusted partner across many industries. So here's my take on this, and I'd love to hear from you guys. Comment down below at any point during this video. Verizon knows who their customers are. Verizon is an affluent company when it comes to their premium plans. Many of their customers have been with Verizon for decades, and they're very loyal. They don't really change. They don't switch. And for the longest time, and this dates back a couple of decades, 20 years, the more affluent customers have been with Verizon. I'm not speaking to who's got the best customers. I'm not judging people at all. It's just pretty well documented. Age and affluence have always been very distinct things that have been the customer dynamic and demographic at Verizon. The T-Mobile customer has always been younger. The T-Mobile customer has always been the legacy customer has been more price sensitive. And, you look at the Un-carrier and how that whole thing played out. Verizon was doing things their way for a long time in that way, right? So every customer base has its own kind of identity. Most of the customers being, kind of some of these different characteristics or descriptions. But I think Verizon is catering to a specific type of customer. This is not something that's going to be a game changer for everybody, or for the most part, many people. I don't think most people take cruises. I don't view cruises as something the average person does on a regular basis. I think cruises are an occasional thing for most regular people. For folks who are even affluent, it's not something they do frequently. But offering this is something that is unique, and it does distinguish Verizon from other providers. I just don't know if it means somebody is going to switch from T-Mobile or AT&T or some other provider to get this on Verizon. What do you guys think? How important is this feature? Is it important to you? Will it do anything for market share taking or anything like that? I don't think so, but I'm intrigued to see what you guys might have to say on this. You are the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard.